come from behind win? I mean, what qualities allow a team to do that besides the falling behind part?
Double play balls, some of them. I know Chris got a big double play ball, believe it or not, at 4-0, and so did McFarland. Mac got one. And, of course, Brad, that's a tough spot to pitch in, obviously, first and second. And that part of the order, be able to get Forsythe and Longoria, not to mention Morrison there, that's hard to do.
I'm sorry. Did you have any angle on the review? Because nothing we were showing upstairs showed anything because it was obstructed. Did you have anything downstairs that was more definitive?
We were able to get 3 outs before they scored a run that inning. That was a close play that they saw as definitively safe. Ben actually saw something that he thought he was probably safe if you had to make a call on it, and so they probably got it right. But I've seen a lot of those kind of stand, but they must have. I think we had a pretty good angle. It looked like he was out, and a good angle looked like he was safe. So they picked the one that was safe.
How key was the catch that Adam made?
Huge play. It's like a double play ball. That game get away from you right there, and I'm glad that we make note of that. That's a huge play that will get overlooked by some. But, it's a play, too. You just played 9 innings. You've won a game. It's sticky out there. And, some people would say, I think I'll take this on one hopper or whatever. And not sure if I can catch it. But, those are the type of split-second decisions that these guys have to make at this level every night. But it's like I tell them all the time, if you feel something, you got to go for it. And if it doesn't work out, at least you don't wonder if I could have.
What can you talk about? With doubleheaders, you're always going to pay a price, but to get 2 wins tonight,
it's hard. Winning 2 games in major leagues, you look at the percentage of ones that are split or lose 2. Sometimes you go into it just hoping your pitching staff stays intact and you're able to split and live to fight another day. So to get through those 2 games without having to overuse anybody, I wasn't going to use Zach or Brad tonight unless we had a shot and a 1-up, 1-in, and go for it. And so once Chris got that big hit off the left-hander who's tough on lefties, we decided to go for it.
Tillman really struggled. Of course, the offense pulled him out, but what was going on?
Struggle, I guess, it's easy to say now, but I think a lot more of it was them. When you face a team as many times as Chris has faced them, I thought that they had some pretty good swings on off-speed pitches that they were kind of looking for in certain counts, but he was uncharacteristically didn't have command of his fastball. He was missing a lot, arm side up and away, and that's not like him. So to survive that from him, I thought he was going to usually kind of gets back in step and pitches into the 6th or 7th, but it didn't happen tonight. So I think it was more them than him.
Considering everything that Wieters has gone through to get back, how nice is it to see him not just producing, but driving the ball?
No, it's just he's won, I think, it seems like 5 or 6 games with huge hits during the game. And to give Zach a little cushion there is a big hit. And get us back within, I think, was it 1 there? I think it was a high changeup. But Matt's been doing that for a lot of the season. He's had a lot of big pick-us-up hits. And that's why that, we were so excited when we were able to get him back with us this year.
Well, getting back to Chris for just a second, I know he's not going to make any excuses, but is it a different psychological or emotional dynamic when you spend 4 hours rooting for your team before you prepare for your start?
It is, but he's handled it real well. That's one of the reasons why we wanted him to pitch the second game. He's pitched some really good games. We could probably come up with a stat that proves me completely wrong, but his mental toughness allows him, when you're picking who's pitching game 1 and game 2, not that Gauze isn't, but Chris has had a lot of experience with that. And they're not getting here at 9 o'clock and sitting around playing bingo until 7 o'clock. I mean, he got here later, and I doubt Chris has ever played bingo. They've played everything else in there, but he handled it well, and that would be a convenient excuse. I think the tough part of it is after you've won a game and you're kind of playing with the house money, there's 2 ways to approach it. You let it rip or you you remind yourself how hard it is to win 2 games with a doubleheader. But our guys, just kind of were relentless about trying to get that lead and hold it. Shalom.